I am so interested in what any 13-year-old is listening to right now. Yeah, if you're 13, let me look inside your Spotify. Hey, I'm Lorde, and this is Icons on Icons for Vogue Australia. And I'm going to shout out a few of my personal icons. A single person who has had the biggest impact on my life, and I've been giving this answer exactly the same for a very long time, but it remains true, is my mum. My mum is truly an icon. Growing up with her as a parent was just an endless kind of source of entertainment and craziness and joy and learning. So I definitely feel the weight of her presence and stardom in my life. So many people have helped shape me, but one who comes to mind is my drama teacher from when I was 5 to 14. His name is Jeff Allen, and he taught community theatre in Auckland, New Zealand, where I'm from, and I feel like I learned everything I know about performing from him. I think teachers are an underrated shaper of artists and famous people, and all of us actually. The people who have inspired my work most outside of the world of music are visual artists and writers. I think about Louise Bourgeois a lot, and sort of any artist, to be honest, who worked without a lot of success or respect in their lifetimes. I also think about Dan Arbus. I think it's hard to keep going when you're not getting any outside reinforcement, and I often think, like, what would Louise Bourgeois do right now? Yeah, Barbara Hammer, Carol Rama, I would say Alice Coltrane, but she's music, that doesn't count. Big fan of Annie Ernaux. I often think about her when I'm writing anything from a song to like a letter for my mailing list. I really think words have a lot of weight and no one wields them better, really. If I could have 3 people over for dinner, dead or alive, oh, there's so many good configurations of this. I'm gonna go with Lee Lozano, Barbara Hammer, and Alice Coltrane. I feel like I'm trying to be around older women at the moment, and I'm sure it wouldn't be boring. My reigning style icon honestly changes based on the day, but anyone who really looks like themselves, whether that's George Michael, Sinead O'Connor, Kat from 10 Things I Hate About You, Andy from Pretty in Pink, Alice Coltrane again. Yeah, I think looking like yourself is what makes you a style icon. If I could explore the music collection of one person, who would it be? I mean, I'm lucky. I have so many cool musician friends. David Byrne comes to mind, Def Hines comes to mind. But to be honest, I am so interested in what any 13-year-old is listening to right now. I'm so interested in people who are just forming their own taste. And I feel like 13 was when I started figuring that out. So yeah, if you're 13, let me look inside your Spotify. My biggest help creating Virgin came from my co-producer and co-writer Jimmy Stat. It was really just he and I in a room for like a year and a half, and he really sort of supported me and asked all the right questions and was good at kind of following my thread, whether it was showing him a photo and saying, you know, I want it to sound like this, or this is what I'm trying to do with the production here. He was very open and game for whatever, so shout out to Jimmy. When I need to slow down, chill, I call my little sister India. She knows me shockingly well, too well, and she has a very calming effect on my nervous system. Who do I want to work with next? I honestly feel like I'm working with everyone I could have dreamed of working with. I truly feel like it's just my dream collaboration every day with all of these cool freaks. So I will say, if I think about who I want to work with next, I would be super keen to work with a director kind of closely doing some music for a movie or something like that. What kind of mark do I hope to leave on the world? I want to make tools that help people get into the deepest corners of themselves, kind of release things that need to be released, ask the big questions, and yeah, experience ecstasy, which I think is a very powerful feeling. That was Icons on Icons. Thank you for watching.